morning, how are you? In this video we are going to be testing out the Mission Goals Pure Pigment set of 24 colors. Now this beautiful set that was handmade was sent to me by Jacqueline Stephens, and she also made this beautiful swatch, which I am just so impressed by because it is so beautifully made. So thank you so much. Not only did she swatch them, but she also put the pigment codes in, which makes my life so much easier. Thank you so much. I'm really excited about the Pure Pigment set because I cannot get hold of this in the UK, which means if she hadn't sent me these, I would have never been able to try them. So I'm incredibly grateful for Jacqueline for sending me these. Thank you so very much. And the Mission Gold Pure Pigment set of 24 colors is actually a 26 color set. You get a tube of white and tube of black with it, but they don't count that in the count of 24 colors, which in my mind is a huge plus. I like that they did that. Also, as the name suggests, this set is entirely made out of colors that only have one pigment in them. Mission Gold is well known for having lots of colors that have more than one pigment in, and a lot of people don't like that. And they did go down the road of having really common, well-known colors that should be single pigment be multi-pigment, and that really confused a lot of people. It certainly confuses me, and therefore they created this set that has just single pigments in them. So if you are very keen on single pigment colors only, then this set is ideal for you, because most 24 color, these big sets will have certain colors that have multi-pigments, whereas this set is a very rare set for not having those multi-pigmented colors. So let's get swatching with this. I am super excited. This set contains the following colors: Lemon Yellow PY3, Transparent Yellow Light PY154, Permanent Yellow Deep PY65, Autumn Orange PO36, Red Orange PO73, Permanent Red Deep PR254, Rose Madder PR176, Quinacridone Permanent Rose PV19, Quinacridone Permanent Magenta PR122, Quinacridone Violet PV19, Dioxazine Violet PV23, Cobalt Blue No. 2 PB28, Cerulean Blue PB15:3, Phthalo Blue PB15:6, Ultramarine Blue PB29, Cobalt Turquoise PB28, Viridian Green PG7, Bamboo Green PG36, Cobalt Green Deep PB36, Green Gold PY150, Yellow Ochre number 2 PY42, Burnt Sienna number 2 PR102, Red Brown PBR25, and Van Dyke Brown PBR7. That's all the colours painted. There were a couple of surprises, pleasant surprises. First of all, can I just say, how bright is this ultramarine blue? This might be the most intense commercially available ultramarine blue I've tested so far. Also, the cobalt turquoise is a really nice colour, and the cobalt green deep, although you don't get as intense a color as you'd expect, you also do get some lovely granulation out of it. Also, the dioxazine violet, as you can see, is so strong. It's almost black in natural light, which is amazing. However, just like with the 36 color one that we tested earlier in this series, which I will link up here for you, there are some color naming issues, namely cerulean blue being a phthalo blue, viridian green being a phthalo green. So do be careful and look at the pigment code when you are buying Mijello Gold paints, whether that's the pure pigment or the combined multi-pigment colors. Now, one thing I have noticed that I didn't mention in the previous video, because I noticed it after I filmed that video, is that, and this is only specific to if you use arch paper, which this sketchbook is made out of, and I have to say it's not just Mission Gold that suffers this problem. I noticed it was Holbein as well, is that sometimes you get a lot of white coming through, white almost like a powdery layer. It's not a powdering layer, it's just the paper underneath coming through. And because I noticed this white dots coming through in the Mission Gold's 36 color set, I did try to paint them with a lot more water, a lot wetter mix with this one. However, I did notice that with the burnt sienna, it still suffered that dottiness. And with other colors like yellow ochre, red brown, and quinacridone violet, the darker colors, and I will leave high-res scans of the swatch over on my Patreon page so that you can have a closer look and investigate this yourself. It will be up on patreon.com/Oto Kano. The lighter patches where there isn't so much paint still are suffering from this white dotty effect. So if you do use arch paper, certainly test out these paints yourself before you put it onto a proper painting. However, I would probably advise against using Mission Gold or even Holbein, and you know I love Holbein, on arch paper just because they do suffer this issue. Do let me know in the comments down below if you've noticed the same issue in arch. It would be really good to know if it's just me or if it's a common thing. Another thing that I have noticed is that it's quite hard to get an even flat patch of color. Because I didn't put any additional water into these swatches, I would expect them to be quite flat and even. However, you can see with the green gold, the phthalo blue, there's few colors that aren't flat and smooth in color. So if you do use a lot of flat colors and flat washes, you might have a problem with Mission Gold. However, they are really nice set, and as I said, they are one of the rare sets that have just single pigments making the whole set. So if you are into your single pigments, and I know in some countries Mission Gold is really affordable and you don't do big flat colors, then this brand is perfect for you. However, if you are an arch paper user or you require flat colors, smooth layers, then maybe stay away from this brand. But they do create bright colors, and I have to say, I know with the 36 color set I felt that the colors were a little bit too intense, like too bright, as if the saturation was turned up too high. However, with this set, I don't have that problem. The colors are great. I'm so sorry about my voice. I'm still recovering from that cold. Especially the ultramarine blue here is beautiful color. I certainly am going to invest in a tube of the ultramarine blue. The cobalt green granulates beautifully. I would love to see how this performs on rougher paper. I used cold press paper for this sketchbook, and if no other brand's dioxazine purple has been intense enough for you, then the dioxazine violet by Mission Gold is a beautiful choice because it is so intense. So what do you think of this set and how it performed? What's your favorite color from this set? Do let me know in the comments down below. A huge thank you goes to Jacqueline for sending me this set. It is a very interesting set and a very good set that I would not been able to try in the UK because you can't get hold of this in the UK. So thank you so much for sending me this set. And by the way, if you have any questions about any of the set I'm trying out for Vlogmas, I know with Vlogmas I have to produce a video every day, which means I can't go into as much detail as I normally would. So I am going to go back and test out these sets in more details, and when I do that, I am going to go back to those videos. Say for example, if I'm going to test out this set in more detail, I'm going to come back to this video and check out the comments to see if you have any specific questions, and then I will test out those questions for you. So if you do have questions, do comment in that specific video that you have questions about that particular set, and I will try and address them for you when I come back and test these sets in more detail. I hope that makes sense. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!